Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Food Talk TV. I'm your host. I'm Christine, and this is Sunday Night Live. We are actually the longest running food show on TikTok, and this is Sunday Night Live here at Food Talk TV. So all you need to do is just tap the screen and share the live. Super appreciate each and every single one of you guys hanging out. Today we're going to be making a cinnamon roll caramel apple pie. So welcome everybody. Welcome to Food Talk TV. Thank you guys for stopping by. And we are going to be making some things. I'm going to invite Kaz in and we're going to get going because I have a lot to do. Hey guys, welcome. I know Sunday night football's on tonight, so first,
who's playing?
Say what?
Who's playing?
Not the Bengals. I don't know.
Okay, so
well, we play tomorrow. That's all I know. So what I'm doing right now is just peeling an apple. I'm gonna peel and core a couple apples. Oh, I broke it. Earlier I wanted to show you, like, I can do a long peel. Like a long peel, and I was trying to do it again. I failed right off the rip. Oh,
you just didn't concentrate. I distracted you.
I know you got me talking about the Bengals. I got to do two of these anyway. So we are going to be making a cinnamon roll caramel apple pie.
I'm very excited about this, especially you've made it before on live, but you've never put the recipe up.
I never have, and my family loves this. It's like best kept secret in food talk history. It's not a secret because if you ask me, I'll just tell you. So, guys, welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Sunday Night Live. I'm your host, Christine. This is Kaz here. He's just helping me moderate the comments, and I'm peeling an apple because I'm going to make a cinnamon roll caramel apple pie. And it has all those things. So it has caramel, it has cinnamon. It is a diabetic's nightmare. Yeah, this is not keto at all.
You guys, if you listen to this live, it'll be posted on YouTube at our YouTube channel. You can find it with the link in the bio. And this is Christine on camera. She's OctoberDragonFly. She posts every single day on her own channel.
Yeah. So and it might be like, TikTok shop stuff, or there's like quick tips. It could be anything over on my channel.
But yeah, if you go to the link in the bio, you can actually find her.
Or somebody, can you at me down there? Keto is not overrated if you have inflammatory diseases and things like that. So there are people out there that have to live a keto lifestyle. And we do have a Food Talk or FTTV creator. What is it? It's Keto Coach E.
Yes.
Yes, and he does keto recipes and stuff too. And I do try to do lower carb recipes because I do have somebody at my home that is diabetic. So that's why I kind of do those. I'm going to just turn this down here real quick so you can see what the heck I'm doing. So I got my apples already peeled here. And these apple scraps I'm actually giving to one of my neighbors. They have chickens, and chickens love them. So,
and by the way, I've also written a book on keto.
That's right. All right, so we're just gonna. This is a real apple slicer corer. Kaz.
Yeah, that makes short work.
It does short work. So, done with that. So I got 2 apple cores. Actually, I'm going to put those in my pile too, because again, the chickens do it for the chickens. I'm just going to take off these little bits with my paring knife and then get in here and get the bits of core that I just threw that in the floor. I can't let it be. My trash can's right here, but I missed it.
Where's Icky when you need him?
I know. He does like apples, but I think he's upstairs or he might be in the other room. So Lillian, who is usually hanging out with me, is not going to be here tonight because tomorrow's her birthday. And she turns 18. And she went to go to a show with her dad. And it's a YouTube channel called The Watchers. It's like a ghost hunter type situation. So she likes them. And they were in Cincinnati here, so because that's where I'm at. and she wanted to go see them, so that's what she's doing. And I'm not on my counter. There's actually a cutting board here, so don't freak out, y'all. You can get that in my TikTok shop. I'm just checking these for core seed. I don't want any of that in there. All right, so we're gonna get down to this. And I pre-did some of these already, and I know I already did way too many, so, but that's fine, because I can use whatever I don't use in my apple pie and apple crisp, and my kids will put it in their oatmeal and stuff like that, so I'm not worried about these apples going to waste at all.
And this is Sunday Night Live. This is the longest running cooking show on TikTok.
There is.
The longest running cooking show on TikTok. We've not only never missed a Sunday, but in the last 3 years, FoodtokTV hasn't missed a day.
No, that's wild.
Yes.
That is wild to me. Okay, so I think I got everything's. I missed. Oh, look at me trying to cut it the wrong way. I'm like, wow, why is this not cutting? Because my knife is backwards. Wow. Okay. There's Lance. I'm just getting it. You can hear Lane upstairs. He is wilding out.
Rosalie is asking you what's on the menu for tonight.
So I am making a cinnamon roll caramel apple pie. I'm just chopping up my my apples here into bite-sized pieces. And we're gonna actually cook this through in about 30 minutes. So, and they're like, how can you do that? Well, I'll show you. If you just stick around, I'll show you.
Stick around. Stick around.
Yeah, just stick around, guys. Also, if you like this knife, you can
follow if you're not following us.
You can get this knife in the TikTok shop, in my TikTok shop. It's the Husk Viking knife. I love it. It's
okay, guys, so when she says her TikTok shop, you have to actually go to the link in our bio and find her. It'll take you to her TikTok, and then look for the shopping bag.
Oh yeah, and just look. You can type in Viking knife, and it's there. Or Husk. It's with. I think it's with two. Yeah, HUUSK, Japan. It's a Japanese company. So Japanese are known for their steel, and they're good knives. So
Chacha is in the house. The boozy flu.
Hey. How are you guys? So what I have in here is just salt water, and that's because I was trying to keep these apples from turning brown. Not that it really matters, but you know, it's on TikTok. That's a lot of apples, by the way. So I'm just going to drain that salt water off. Lost one went to the streets, guys. Okay, so I'm going to drain that water off, and we're actually going over here to my microwave, which you know could or could not be clean. I have teenagers, so. It could be whatever.
That's how you're going to cut down the cooking time for the apples, right?
That's right. I'm going to microwave them for about 4 minutes because that is a lot of apples.
Yes.
So we're just going there. Mine's just a touch button. I just hit 4 and we go. Okay. So while that's going, we're going to make our apple pie spice. Hang on here. Get all this out of the way. I need my this guy right here.
Hey,
okay, so we're going to go back down over here.
Thanks,
so we're going to use, and I'm just taking the top right off, a 1/4, and I'm making this so that I have it for the season. Actually, I haven't made it. So it's 1/4 cup, make sure it's in there, cinnamon, okay? And then, always mess this one up. Ooh, that cinnamon smells delicious. Come on here, go all the way down.
Guys, tap the screen, tap the screen.
All right, tap, and share the live too, guys. So that's 1/4 cup of cinnamon, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's so much. I'm making this so that this is going to be my apple pie spice. Like I'm going to use this over and over again. So we're going to use 1/4 cup of cinnamon, 3 teaspoons of ground nutmeg.
Hey, Lori, we love you.
Hey, love you. And that is a teaspoon, not a tablespoon. Hello. Teaspoon. So we got 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got some on my counter or on my cutting mat, but that's okay. Should be fine. All right. And then we have 1 1/2 teaspoon of allspice. That is not the right thing.
Lauren,
Awesome.
thank you for all the puffers.
Oh, thank you, thank you. That's my favorite thing. It's so cute. We got one, and we'll just call this we'll call that a half. I'm just eyeballing it. This is very forgiving because you can kind of make it the way you want it to taste. So it doesn't have to be exact. You can kind of, you know, if you want a little bit more allspice or a little bit more nutmeg or a little bit more cinnamon, you can definitely change it to that. And then I use a fourth of a teaspoon of ginger, just a smidgen. So then you put that into your little jar and give that a good shake. Give it a good little shake around.
Jeanette is in the house. She says hello.
Hello, hello. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I see everybody in there. Okay, so now we have pumpkin pie spice for the season. So now you can sprinkle this on ice cream, on apples, on whatever you want. Baked apples it's really good on, and you're good to go. So I'm just gonna rinse this out because I do need that. I need to use this quarter cup again. And yes, I'm using paper towels. I should use a regular towel, but I didn't. All right, let's see what I need to scoop that into. I love having this thing right here where I can just scoop it right into my trash can. It's amazing. So anyway, so there's that.
Country says this is C squared cooking show. It's Kaz and Christine.
Yes, C squared. That's right.
C squared.
So let's talk about apple pie spice and pumpkin spice. Now, I have posted both recipes on FoodtokTV.com. There is one ingredient that is different from apple pie spice to pumpkin spice. Do you know what it is, Kaz?
Nutmeg.
They both have nutmeg.
Both have nutmeg. They both have cinnamon. No.
It is clove.
Clove.
Clove is the difference. So, both have a base of cinnamon. They have nutmeg, allspice. You can omit or add ginger or cardamom. That's another one that people like to add. But it is cloves. Cloves is the difference. Hang on. Woo!
You guys, Mr. Queen is in the house.
Hey! I think that's our apples. So let's go check that out real quick. I'm just going to...
So, Maddie, I was going to say allspice. But that's too generic, I would think.
Well, you know. But it's okay. So I just need these to be like fork tender. They don't got to be crazy. You're not trying to get crazy with these.
It also gets some of the liquid out that you don't want to be in the hard apple.
Yes, that is. I was literally getting ready to say that. So it does get out the liquid. So I'm just going to go over here real quick. I've got a. I'm just going to use a fork. I don't want to dirty up another dish. So I'm just going to go over here and I'm actually going to pour off some of this apple juice. Well, it's apple juice and water.
So 4 or 5 minutes in a microwave is just going to cut your baking time down dramatically.
Actually, I wonder if I could. I don't know. I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to go with what I got here. So I'm going to tilt that down just a smidgen. So now to our apples, we're going to add. I got to take out my little man here. He keeps my brown sugar moist. So if you like more of a butterscotchy flavor, you can use darker brown sugar because that's, you know, I'm using caramel, so I'm making caramel apple pie. So, all right, so that is a heaping cup, or heaping 1/4 cup of, and it's packed brown sugar. I'm going to put my little man back in there. Keeping everything nice and moist. Thank you, I appreciate you. Talk to my terracotta gingerbread man. All right. And then we're going to do 2 tablespoons. I know it seems like a lot, but it's going to be a lot. I like that. Okay.
Please give us a call.
And we're just going to toss these around a little bit with that brown sugar in there. I'm actually going over here to get my lid because I don't feel like, you know, getting a spoon. Oh man, this Tupperware is tough. Okay. Let's give them a good shake around. that's got the apple pie spice that we just made. And it has a 1/4 cup packed brown sugar in there, which I'm going to have to get a spoon anyway. All right, we're going to let that set over here to the side and schmarinate for a minute. Alrighty, next step is dust my hands off again. All right, let's switch those apple pieces back.
Laurie says that she has that same bowl.
And I think like everybody's had that bowl. I'm just going to put some, well, there's a lot of baker's doing. Okay. And of course, put some more. Just add some more. It's fine. All right. Let's make the crust. Let me rinse this off.
You're making the crust of this pie out of cinnamon rolls?
Huh?
You're making the crust of this pie out of cinnamon rolls?
That's right. That's what we're doing. So first we're going to open up. I have 2 containers of cinnamon rolls. We're just using one for this very moment. Here, I gotta get my, need a cutting mat or something, like if you have a baker's mat or silk pat or whatever they're called, put one of those down. Don't need that. That came off the outside of the container. All right. You know, oh, God dang it. Every time it gets me.
It just doesn't matter. Even when you know it's coming. Even when you
know it. I was like, okay, guys, here we go. And it got, oh my gosh, my heart is about pounding out of my chest. Oh my gosh. And also, if you guys don't cut that up and make it into 10-second cooking school or 10-second laughing school, I don't know. Y'all?
Birdie says that she always has her son open it. I guess she wants to scare the heck out of her son every time. So.
That's so crazy. Okay. This is going to make me so mad. Okay, so these are cinnamon rolls. It says cinnamon rolls on it. See how they're layered? Yeah. Why is it that some of these are not? What is happening? No.
Wait. So what are we looking at here? Put one up to the camera.
Like, see, they're supposed to, see how it looks like it's supposed to pull apart?
Yes.
It's not. What? It's like they just put a little imprint in the, hang on, maybe I can get one. Well, nope. Okay, well, so what you're supposed to do.
You know what you need? A rolling pin.
I've got a rolling pin. I got that. It's we're fine. We'll be okay. But what you're supposed to do is take one of these and put it in the middle. Hang on, let me. Almost knocked you out.
And unroll it into strips, right?
Yeah, and then you pull them out into strips and you make it into a big round cinnamon roll. What the heck? These are not Pillsbury. Why? Why are you faking me out? That's why I go to Aldi. This is right here why I go to Aldi and get the Aldi ones every time. I thought, I'm going to be fancy today. I'm going to be name brand. That's all right. All right, so we're going to flip all these over. All right. We're just going to roll them together. It was going to be this beautiful.
Watching a live cooking show.
I'm so mad right now. I'm going to take it out on this dough. So I basically got to roll this into a circle now. Roll that dough into a circle. That ain't the song, though, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I know the actual words.
Yes. Roll that dough into
I was here in 2020.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, I'm so mad about this. You guys don't even know.
Wow.
You guys know we've made my cinnamon roll peach. I always use those Aldi rolls. I'm telling you right now. Pillsbury who? And what am I going to do for the top of my crust? I don't know. I'm going to figure it out, though. All right. So I got to make a crust out of this. And then all my plans are ruined. Oh, my God.
You know, they don't have to actually all be stuck together. They will grow together.
They will, but it's got to be flat and thin enough. Hang on, let me get some flour because
also has
this
to keep the apples and the juice inside. Red Wagon Baking is in the house.
Gosh dang it.
Explain to Michelle what happened with the cinnamon rolls.
So I'll show you. Like, you know how they're supposed to be like into a circle like this? They are actually just like it pressed like the picture of that in the top. What the heck? This is what I get for baking. This is what I get. All right, so we're gonna improvise.
Hey, you know what? As long as there's a bunch of people here, we need to mention that we are starting Grub Match again.
Woohoo!
Next Saturday at 6 p.m. Central. Grub Match, we're going to have a contender against a Food Talk TV host.
I think that's going to be so fun.
The secret ingredient, I believe, is coconut.
I do know that. Who is it that's going up against who?
Melissa Murd is the Food Talk TV host.
Mm-hmm.
And Fatherpreneur.
I love both of them. I mean, yay. That's going to be awesome. Okay. I think this
the way
is
it
going
works, you guys, is you will watch the show, and at the end of the show, you will vote. We have a polling website set up for you to vote, and whoever gets the most votes by the end of the week becomes the champion.
Okay, so I'm going to try to flip this over. I'm going to have to try to work it in. I should have floured the bottom of this too. But here we are. Oh my God, this is not even the way this is supposed to work out. What in the heck?
We are watching live cooking.
Yeah, and sometimes stuff happens like this. And you gotta just roll with it. Or not roll with it. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do my best here. Goodness. Basically, these are cinnamon flavored biscuits. That's what I feel like they gave me. I'm so mad about this. It's supposed to be this beautiful, spirally, cutie little thing. Now it's going to be ugly. Please don't be ugly. I think I'm going to need another biscuit out of this one, which is fine because... Okay, we're going to see. Okay, I opened it and it didn't bust, so here we go. I didn't even touch it. I didn't even touch it. That's so crazy. Leave that over there.
That's right. The secret ingredient is coconut.
I don't know.
That one doesn't roll either, huh?
No. I'm going to look at it. Hang on. I'm just trying to fit these biscuits into here. This ain't it. This is not it for me.
This is going to... Watch. It's going to turn out awesome.
Amazing. Yes, I know. Hang on here. We'll put some flour down here. Let me just get crazy with it. All right.
Well, you guys, yes. Grub Match is a show that we used to do a long time ago. We haven't had a Grub Match in over a year and a half at this point.
It's been a long time.
But Food Talk TV is bringing it back. We're bringing it back. You're going to have both side by side.
I know that I had a cinnamon roll peach dessert that I did a couple years back. I think I just reposted it recently. Go check that out. That's how it's supposed to look. Okay. I'm just getting a crust on the bottom.
Melissa Murd is in the house.
Oh, hey. Watch me fail. Welcome to Adventures in Cooking. Y'all, I'm going to make a drink later, too. There's an adult beverage involved, and you better believe I'm going to drink all of it.
You may be doing your cocktail hour a little bit quicker than
early. Like, it's going to be a long cocktail hour. Okay, I'm just kind of pressing this in with my fingers. I'm trying to, like, get it as even and as good as I can.
Melissa says you will not fail.
Thank you. I appreciate your vote of confidence. You're amazing. Thank you. I will not fail. I will not fail. Okay, that's what I keep trying to tell myself. Okay, I'm just going to kind of get my hands with some flour because it's starting to stick to me. Okay. All right. So we're here. So not a beautiful cinnamon roll. It's supposed to be, but it's a cinnamon roll flavored biscuit, apparently. All right, so now...
It's going to make an amazing crust either way.
Yes, it will make a great crust. It will not matter. This crust is going to be awesome. So now we've got our apples that we basically have already cooked, pretty much. And we're just going to chuck them in here. Alrighty. And you're like, Christine, what about the caramels? Don't worry, they're coming. Because I work for this company that makes bouquet caramel. This is our 12-time award-winning caramel. I work for Doshers, but Life is Sweet Brands is the company that makes these particular caramels. Now, typically I would use the Celtic sea salt one, but today my son asked for me to use the classic ones. He was like, just use the classic ones. I've got a holy mess going on here.
I love the Celtic sea salt.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour some of these out. I need about 8. So these caramels are like super soft, and we're just gonna tuck them in there because it's a caramel apple pie, and I like to tear them up. Oh, they're ooey gooey. All right.
Monica's Merchantile says those are the best caramels in the world.
They really are. Wow, look at that. Ooh.
Look at that. So since we have over 350 people in here, I have to tell them about Grub Match again. Grub Match is FoodtokTV's own competition cooking show that'll have 2 cooks side by side. A secret ingredient that they just found out is coconut, and you guys all get to say who wins.
Oh yeah, you guys get to say. So, all right, so I got like 4 or 5 in there. I'm just tearing them in half and just putting them in there. Then I'm gonna put a little bit, more apples in there.
Layering them, okay.
Okay. And then you can do it how you want. If you want like a caramel core, go for it. Actually, you know, I was like, did not think that the 4 apples would be enough. Like this, I forgot how deep dish this is. Because I just made a beef pot pie in it, and ooh, it is so deep. Okay.
Red Wagon Bakery. The time and date of Grub Match is next Saturday, the 28th at 6 p.m. Central. You can go to grubmatch.tv, and find out all about Grub Match.
Okay, now we're going to put some more caramel in there. You put as much as you like. This is the part where you're like, oh, I can do what I want. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So I got about 8 in there right now. So I can spread them out a little bit. Well, I'll put one more. I only have one more piece left, so might as well just go for it, right?
That's right.
All right, there we go. Caramel apple pie. You need to make a top for it. You do not have to have a top on your pie. I like a top on my pie. If you want to do a crumble or something, go ahead. But this is the caramels that I used. This is Life is Sweet Brands, which is the little thing on the back. That's who I work for. And actually I work for Doshers, which is a subsidiary of them. So there's that.
Mark Bird from the house. Hey, Mark.
Hey.
So Miss Joyce, is that Joyce?
Yes, Miss Joyce.
Is asking what kind of apples you're using.
So I used Granny Smith, and that's a funny question because I was like, hey, do you want a sweeter pie? Because Lillian's birthday's tomorrow. So she really likes the apple pie. Don't tell her there's like a lot of cinnamon in it.
Oh my God.
But she asked, because she hates cinnamon, but she asked me to use Granny Smith apples.
Oh.
So, because traditionally, apple pie is made with a tart apple. But when I grew up out in Indiana, I grew up near, and my uncle ran the Huber's Orchard. And they always had Golden Delicious and the Golden Delicious and the Red Delicious apples. That's what we grew up on. So that's what I was like, oh, I got one more biscuit in here. Hang on. Oh, I got 2 more biscuits in here. What the heck? Okay, hang on. I'm formulating a plan right now, guys, for my talk. But anyway, so we always had a really sweet apple pie. And so the first time that I had, look at myself. First time I ever had an apple pie with Granny Smith was when I went to a restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, I had never had.
Because you were using what you had, right?
Right. Yes. Grew up with, that kind of situation, you know, so that's what we had. All right. So I got an idea, because you know I always got an idea. So, I gotta get this in the oven. We're not gonna make it. I got it. I'm gonna use these. These are on my TikTok shop. And
I had a feeling.
there's like all these, I love a little star moment, okay? So there's like all these different sizes that you can use. And I think I'm gonna go with this size, this medium size. I feel like this one's too big. I feel like that one's too small, so I'm gonna go with these.
Joyce and Melissa Murr say that the caramel is going to complement the tartness beautifully.
That's what I think too. So I'm gonna put some stars on here, because you know, if you saw my beef pot pie video, you know, I like a little star moment on my. I mean, I might use a couple different sizes. Hang on here. I actually might use this big one. Yeah, that's a big one. There you go. Get out of there. Now I can just roll all these scraps back out. You never know what's going to happen on TikTok Live, guys. Cinnamon rolls were actually biscuits. I didn't know, but now we know.
Just like in your own kitchen.
Just like real life.
We adapt.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. And it's okay that flour's on there, because it'll get absorbed anyway. Okay, and let's see here. I can do little rolly bits here real quick. I'm just going to kind of, I know, my bakers are probably cringing right now. They're like, what are you doing? You're rolling that so much. I'm not a baker, guys. This was supposed to work, but it didn't. Okay, that one's really thick. Put that one in the middle. I'm gonna roll this out a little bit more.
Yeah, I think you
I'm gonna get that into the oven.
Overlap a little bit, right?
Huh?
You said you can let them overlap a little bit, right?
Oh yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fine.
I mean, a full crust is completely overlapped.
So. Yeah, you know, typically I would do like the beautiful little lattice situation. Well, guess what? We don't have strips.
We don't got strips.
We do not have cinnamon rolls. We have cinnamon flavored biscuits. Pillsbury. I'm really going to look at that package and see what it says.
Guys,
it's a little high.
It's up to 10,000 likes.
Oh, thank you guys. I feel duped so much.
And guys, thank you so much for coming in, all 300 of you. Please give us a follow.
I'm not going to waste them. I'm just going to stick them in there a little bit here and there. At the end of the day, the monsters don't care. They're going to eat it.
Maddie says, my mom would make those cinnamon biscuits growing up, and Maddie loved them.
There, we're throwing it in the oven. I was like, preheat your oven to 400 degrees. It's already preheated. So into the oven I go. Oh, goodness. Woo.
Is it warm?
Breath away. Setting a timer for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to clean some of this up. Will you please tell them about Food Talk TV?
You guys, welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Sunday Night Live. This is the longest running cooking show on TikTok, period.
Period.
We are the OGs. Food Talk TV is made up of a group of pro home cooks. And I believe in a couple of weeks, there's going to be a nice article in USA Today about Food Talk TV too.
Oh, fun. Okay.
We've had articles on FTTV, but this is going to be about Food Talk TV.
I love that. How fun is that?
Yeah.
Did not know that. Or did I know that? Oh, boy. That almost fell over.
The cook is Christine, and she has a birthday coming up next week.
All right. Let me get my hands washed up here real quick, like. I'll turn you guys up. You know, it's crazy. You know, I was like, my pants are, you know, a little crazy. It's wild that there's this thing here. that I
It's
put
called
on.
apron.
It's so weird. Let's put it on. Let's put it on. So weird. You can put this on and it helps your clothes to not be messed up.
That's right.
What day I'm the first? I'm October 3rd. Yes, Melissa, I did know that about you. And then Andrea is on the 4th.
That's right.
So all of us October babies all together. So, oh yeah. Okay. Goodness. Okay. So we need to make a drink. After all that, while that's baking, I got a 30-minute timer on. If you guys want to play along, it's 30 minutes. And we will get that pie out and have a look-see. Put these things away. Lillian made the most beautiful, it was a salmon, and she made asparagus and all that stuff last night. And I said, why did you save that? I was like, you could have made it on Food Talk TV.
Wow.
She was not having it. She was like, I'm not doing it. So, all right, first thing we need, which is hilarious because Taylor, 100%, every single time she calls me out on my drink recipes that she knows good and well that are frozen. And what is the ingredient? I forget every time.
Is it ice?
It is. I forget to write it in the recipe every single time. It's so easy.
Well, you know what I hate about most recipe sites is if there's water in the recipe that's integral, they need to put water in the recipe. But if it's integral, we need to. I'm not talking about water for boiling.
Yeah, that's
You don't have to put that in there. But if it's like an ingredient that you actually need, please put it in there. Please put it.
Yeah. Like, hey, you need water.
Yes.
Hey, you gonna need some water. Okay, so I just have a Ninja mixer. You use whatever blender you got. That is all you're gonna need is just a blender. So hang on here one second, like. In fact, I'm reading her comment. It says, "Does ice go in the blender?" Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, so we're gonna fill that up with ice, and then we're going to get my shot glass. So, because this goes in a hurricane style glass, and the only one I have is from Gatlinburg, Hard Rock, Gatlinburg, because Jerry and I got married there. I also found these little hurricane shot glasses. Isn't that cute?
Yes.
I love it. So I was like, I'm going to just, what I'm making right now is called Bushwacker. This is an adult beverage. So if you're not 21, you can't make this. Okay. So you can make it for your mom. All right. So I need 2 ounces of Captain Morgan's. It does call for the dark rum, but what I had was the not dark rum. So this is like 2.5. Okay. Ounces. And then, because I really like Captain Morgan's, it's so yummy. And then we also need 1 ounce of rum and coffee liqueur, which is Kahlua.
Okay.
Now.
Funk One says Knoxville, Tennessee here.
Love that. Hey, how are you? Welcome into Food Talk TV. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Also, cream de coca. Which you can use whatever your favorite brand is. What does it say? 1 ounce? 1 ounce. Okay, cream de coca. Which is a chocolate liqueur.
Where? Hey,
Huh?
Leslie Robbins says, hey from Delaware.
Hey, hey, how are you? Welcome into Food Talk TV. Oh, that was a piece of ice. Okay. And then we need 2 ounces of whole milk. I'm actually using heavy cream. So, that's what I have. Whipping cream. So we're going to open it. I had to go buy one. So we're going to open her up. But you can use whole milk. I think that's what makes it more liquidy.
Leslie, we're glad you found our page too.
Yeah, same. You never know what's going to happen
Every day.
here.
We have multiple cooks every day on Food Talk TV.
Oh, yeah. And sometimes shenanigans, like what happened with me.
Yeah.
Sometimes you find out Pillsbury is a lie.
Elke, she's making an adult cocktail.
Yes, I am right now. But what I was talking about, see how these cinnamon rolls look? They look like they pull apart, right?
Yes, they do.
Okay, but in reality, I saved one out because I'm gonna show everyone.
You're just gonna out them like that?
I am. This is just stamped in there. They used to pull apart back in the day. What happened, Pillsbury? What happened? Okay, anyway, so 1 ounce of cream de coca, 2 ounces of milk, and then we need 1 ounce of cream of coconut. This. But if you have it in a can, that's fine. But this is like bartenders use that.
That's right. Take note, Melissa Murd and Fatherpreneur, if you're watching.
Oh, yeah.
This is the secret ingredient for Grub Match next Saturday.
It is coconut. And I did put this on there, and we were talking about different drinks that we can make. I'm like, this is leveled up. All right. So we have our cream of coconut.
Melissa, no, they did not pull apart.
Yes. No, they did not. They really don't. I'm so mad at, look.
They're just biscuits.
Here's my proof.
Yeah.
It's just a biscuit on the bottom. Why do they lie to us? Why? Okay, I am going to figure out how to close this. All right, and I'm going to blend this up. Here we go. Turn the power on, and there you go.
Well, you're going to have to make a chip out of you. You guys are watching FoodtokTV. And this is OctoberDragonFly. She posts on her own channel every single day.
Give it one more little whir. That looks awesome. Okay, let me find a straw real quick because, you know, I'm going to want to be right into this. Let's do...
Melissa says, I love you, Christine.
I love you too. So we're definitely... Is that going to reach? Okay, you got to make sure it reaches. And then also, I have a little something fun. Alrighty. This is birthday cake flavored whipped cream, but you can use regular whipped cream. I got it because tomorrow's Lillian's birthday. She can't have this. She's not even here today. So I'm just going to rinse that off real quick.
So, Christine, I have a question for you. I was thinking about this today. I was watching Food Network. About 10 years ago, suddenly anything confetti was called birthday cake. Why does confetti in everything become birthday cake?
I don't know. That's a good question. I really don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. That's a good question. Okay, hurricane glass.
Well, look at that.
Okay. I feel like I shorted myself. Like I need to add some more in there or something. But that's fine. We'll fix it. We know what's about ready to happen.
So, does it have confetti in it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
And next, we are going to get... I'm looking for something. Hang on. I don't know that.
Is this recipe for this drink going to be under the adult beverages section of...
Is it happening?
I don't know.
I think it should be under the adult beverages. Anyway, so I'm just going to use my whisk and just... Oh, that worked out perfect.
Oh,
so that's just some special dark cocoa. I just put it on top. All right, let me get a little picture of this because, oh my God, my mess is so crazy. So crazy.
Miss Joyce, please tap. Oh, gosh, we're 10,000. We've got 10,000.
Oh, everybody loves a good drink, okay?
Thank you.
I'll get my little camera open here.
Tap, tap, tap.
I'm just going to send this right to the recipe chat. Whoa, she is crazy. Okay. You get a little get that out of the way. A little good picture here real quick. Oh yeah, that's nice. You can just crop that. It's like, because she's not going to survive. She's not going to survive much after this. I'm going to suck this one down so much.
So I keep putting the web address for GrubMatch in there. You guys tell me if you can see this, because I don't know whether TikTok is filtering it or not.
Let me see. Oh yeah, you're so nice. I'm gonna take all this. Listen, the background, I'm like, it's like my garbage in the background. But you guys can be like, I was there when she took that picture.
Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you.
Thank you, Pinky.
I'm gonna send one more. I'm gonna do it like close up, and then we're gonna get into it. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Guys, I am standing on my business right now.
Okay.
I am mad at Pillsbury about that. I am.
You've got to move past this. You've got to move past it.
I am right now. Y'all need to try that.
Yes, Melissa. We'll be putting a link on FoodtokTV, but they can go to grubmatch.tv.
This recipe is already available on foodtoktv.com. That is so good. Okay. I got like 18 minutes left on my pie, which is perfect.
I'm glad I could help Michelle, Red Wagon Bakery.
I'm sorry, what?
I was telling Michelle, Red Wagon Bakery, that I'm glad I could help. She said that I just did her daily meditation for her. So, yes.
Yes, I'm going to need it because, oh, Lord. All right. So, let's get this cleaned up just a smidge. This is really good, guys. This is called the bushwacker. So, I was looking to find a recipe that was like an alternative to the traditional pina colada, but this is the one. So
yes, GrubMatch will be on FoodtokTV. The website match is grubmatch.tv.
Oh yeah,
that's also where you're going to go vote.
grubmatch.tv. Oh, thank you. Listen, she's already in there doing the things and the stuff. I love that so much. All right. Well, let me go root around here in my pantry over here. Let's see if I've got one thing that I forgot. Pumpkin. So I'm going to make some pumpkin bread, but it's going to be low carb.
Okay.
So, here we go. I'm going to get a little bowl. I'm going to make it. Hopefully it'll cook in time. Hopefully. 16 minutes on my timer. I probably need to take a look-see at my, oh, my camera went too far over. I'm going to look-see at my pie real quick. Just want to check it out.
You guys, tap. Okay. Let's get up to 15.
So it's about halfway through on my pie. And I am noticing that it is getting a little darker than I like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of aluminum foil over the top so that it'll prevent it from burning my top. It does look pretty good. Maybe I should let you guys see.
Let's see.
Let me show you. Let me show you. So I just put it over the top. But this is what she's looking like so far.
Oh, that's looking good.
Yeah, it's getting there. So we're just gonna push that back in there. So push her back in. Give her another like 15 minutes that she needs. And that's mostly to bake the bottom crust and to get those apples all the way cooked.
Rosalie says she was so into the drink she forgot about the apple pie.
Right? All right, so I'm gonna make these little biscuity things. I gotta get my Handy dandy.
Miss Joy says, be unanimous.
Oh yeah, it's so nice. Oh, okay. Get wild.
It says, I don't like that can.
No, I guess it doesn't. It might not. Nope, it really don't.
That's like the dude against the rock.
We'll have one.
Oh boy. I was like, nope, it's not having it.
Well,
All right. Well, I guess I'll break out the old.
Write the can upside down.
It has, well, already it has that on it, but it also has like a rounded edge.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you plug this in for me right there? Or is it going to plug in right there?
No.
No,
Actually, I can unplug your phone for a second.
Yeah, you can unplug that.
I hear
Other things that happen on live. All right, is it ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get kind of real close to y'all real quick. There we go. I'm just using a can opener across the counter here real fast so that I can open my can of pumpkin. Thank you. And then hand that back. Thank you. And I'm gonna put that right back. Perfection. All that for a cup of pumpkin. Where is my measuring cup? Can you give me a measuring cup? You know what? I'll eyeball it. Don't worry. We don't need it. No, you cannot drink that. Lane is here and he was like,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, no, no, you may not. No, sir. All right, so I'm using Carb Quick for these. And,
You're making pumpkin bread, right?
well, like pumpkin biscuits, more or less.
Good.
It's like, this is just one of those, like, kind of like fly by the minute.
Those were cinnamon biscuits. Like them.
Oh my gosh. If they were Pillsbury, they would be cinnamon biscuits. Here we go. Don't worry, guys. I got it. It was my other measuring cup falling to the ground.
Of course it is.
All right, so we're going to use about a cup. So this is a half a cup of the mix. Hang on here.
So anyone who doesn't know, Christine does try to keep low carb. She tries.
Not this drink and not this apple pie, but yes, I do try as much as I can, mostly because my husband is diabetic, but I do it for myself too. So that's about a half a cup of pumpkin. And I need yogurt. Can you grab me one of those yogurts? The vanilla, right there in the middle. Dude, top shelf middle.
I think next week I'm going to make my holiday halvesy again with the pumpkin pie and the.
Oh, will you please make that again? Because that was amazing. It was like cheesecake and pumpkin bread or pie or something.
It's cornbread on the bottom and pumpkin pie on the top.
Yes, that was awesome. This is just well, you can't see that. Low carb vanilla yogurt. It's too good is what it is. So I'm going to stir this together, see what we got here. And like I said, this is more like a biscuit. So you can make, I guess you could make it into a pumpkin bread if you added all the things, which I'm getting ready to add. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You can see it's almost like a biscuit right now.
I think you have to maybe throw an egg in there to make it into the bread consistency.
You think so?
Maybe.
Because typically you don't with this Carb Quick.
No.
I think their quick biscuit is Carb Quick and water. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm making like a drop biscuit sort of situation.
Gotcha.
But I'm going to be putting in a little bit of clove. I'm measuring this with my heart, so I know that these are not a lot. A little bit of nutmeg, a little bit more nutmeg actually. A smidgen of ginger, just that much.
Well, why don't you use the spice you've already made?
I can use that and then just add the clove. Yeah, I can. I just had it right here, and honestly, it's right here. I was like, I misplaced it, and I was like, I could just whip it together. Don't worry. Cinnamon.
You guys tap the screen, show your love.
So I got all the pumpkin pie spice things in here, and I'm just whipping this up.
Also, share the live with the first 10 people.
So you think I need to add an egg, huh?
No. I'm just thinking that if you wanted to make it more of a muffin or quick bread consistency, you might want to add it.
We could add an egg and see what happens.
But if you're making a drop biscuit,
Yeah, a drop biscuit is what it is.
you don't want it to be super soft.
No, I don't. I actually need to look in there. It's like so airy right now because of the pumpkin. I'm gonna add about that much more. I think that'll be good. I'm eyeballing it.
You're almost to 15,000, guys.
Woo, thank you. Guys, you are awesome. I am really worried about that pie in there. Oh yeah, this is coming together pretty good.
That's fine. You put the foil over the pie, and about I think.
Well, because typically I use the cinnamon rolls, and I'm wondering if the biscuits are different. You know? Okay. So this is ready to go. I am literally dropping this on a pan and putting it right in. In fact, my well-loved baking sheet, which is in there. So I'm going to go and do this over here. Just real quick, like my pizza stone. She stays in my oven. Come on.
You guys, welcome
We
to
got
FoodtokTV.
7 minutes.
If you're just scrolling through and you're watching Food Talk TV, please give us a follow. The cook on the screen
Okay.
is Christine.
I'm just putting,
She's
like,
OctoberDragonFly.
Big old spoonfuls of this.
Okay, so
Like drop it.
he's making
Or
drop.
pumpkin drop it. Okay. I'm gonna give these about 10 minutes.
Thank you for the follow.
All right. Boom. All right. So I just spooned a bunch of that out there.
Now that you've followed, please hit the bell so that you're notified. There it is. When we go live, because we go live multiple times a day. We'll be live twice with RX and Melissa Murd.
I know I'm so excited about the grub match that we're doing. What was the website again?
Grubmatch.tv.
Grubmatch.tv.
Where you go to learn about the competitor. The competitor will be going up against our very own Melissa Murd. The secret ingredient is coconut.
Yeah.
They will have an hour to show how creative they can be.
Melissa, get you some of this. It doesn't matter what drink you put this in. That's the one. This is delicious on its own. Oh, that reminds me. I need to get the ice cream out of the refrigerator because you gotta let it soften up because it's so hard. Well, that is.
I pay to be there to smell
Ice
them.
cream, because you gotta have ice cream for your
Apple pie?
apple pie. Thank you. So guys, if you wondered what the heck I did with this Carb Quick, I put about a cup and a half of this Carb Quick, about a half a cup of pumpkin. I used apple pie spice, which is on our FoodtokTV.com. Mix that together with one of these cups of yogurt. And that's it. I just made like a little pumpkin drop biscuit. Just something, you know, it's just a little something. Because, you know, you don't want to be left out whenever all the good pumpkin and all the apple and all the fall stuff is here. And,
That's
you
right.
know, if nobody wants to be left out. It's not nice. All right, let's see here. What else do I need out of here? RIP to those.
But in there, do you also have the oh, there we go. That's what I was asking about.
Yeah, it's in there, and apparently this one is open. But we're going to use that. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I am having the hardest time getting this out of the container. Why? You know something's bad. So you know it.
It's
I'm trying.
away now.
Oh, it did. Look, the lid fell in.
Okay.
What? How do I get that out?
Thank you for all the shares, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, the lid completely fell in. Okay. I'm going to wash my hands again. Give me like 1 minute. I'm just waiting on this apple pie. We're a little ahead of schedule, which is awesome because Cass here, he goes live every other Sunday, and I always say I go the even Sundays, he goes the odd Sundays because he's the odd one. Ha ha ha. But he and I are here every single Sunday. I go live a little earlier than he does because he's Central Time and I am Eastern Time. Right. So we're here every single Sunday for your viewing pleasure, for us to be baking, making, or messing up something, cooking. Mm-hmm. So I'm so curious about these biscuits. I'm going to put all this stuff in here, even though we had a crazy mess up. So honestly, the extra time that we have is me making the lattice work for the top of the pie and me putting the little rolls around the cinnamon roll that we found out are just biscuits. So my suggestion is go to Aldi and get Aldi's biscuits. Or cinnamon rolls. Because Pillsbury does not make a cinnamon roll. It is a flavored biscuit. You know what? Let's look at it.
You know, I think that the grand cinnamon rolls or the cinnamon rolls that Pillsbury rolls out, that's a lot.
There's nothing on there that says that it's a flavored biscuit or anything. Wild. Wild. Who knew?
You learned today.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left.
You learned today.
On the pie. And then we also have our apple pie spice made up for the season, which is awesome. Because now I don't have to make this. So anytime, like my husband, he likes to grill. So he'll grill like half apples, we'll core them, and then do the thing in the middle. And then you just flip them upside down with the skin on. You flip them upside down on your grill. You let them get soft that way. Then flip them upside right. Sprinkle some of this on there and put the ice cream right in the middle. Dude, that's so good. It is so good.
Melissa Murray says that the great
all these in Vegas. Oh man, it's coming. Trader Joe's is like the sister company of Aldi, so you might try that too. Just the store brand.
Great values rolls unroll that way though. So
there you go. It's the cheap ones. You need to get the cheap ones.
Yes.
And also they're thinner. So I noticed like Aldi's are thinner and they are great to roll out and then spiral into just a pie crust. And I'm telling you, if you make your apple pie with a cinnamon roll pie crust, it will change your thinking about a apple pie. I hear an alarm. Hang on, I was trying to clear everything off and over here so I can set this on to
I'm ready to see this pie.
Okay, let me go get
It's screaming.
It's like, hey girl, come get me.
Welcome to Food Talk TV, guys. She is OctoberDragonFly. Follow her on her own channel. She posts every day.
This is heavy. That's
a heavy plate you got too.
Is she thick? All right.
Okay, we're all going to see it at the same time.
Oh, hang on. I got to get my other little pumpkin situations in there.
You don't know what it looks like, and we don't know what it looks like either.
Is the suspense killing you? All right, here we go. Boom!
Whoa, look at that.
All right. Look at that.
So she cut the dough on the top into stars and
You know, like I just want to go eat one off of there. I do.
She used 4 apples, Miss Joyce.
So it does smell more like a biscuit that is cinnamon flavored.
Okay.
I still want the cinnamon rolls. I have to still make it with cinnamon rolls. Boom, pie cutter. I know technically you're supposed to let it sit for a minute, and I'm like, oh, no,
You got perfect cut.
I don't. I need to get that perfect cut. So let's see here. We need this little one of these plastic chinettes. She fancy. Look at that. So fancy the corner's missing.
You would never know that was plastic if you hadn't have showed us.
Oh, look, guys, plastic. 24 karat plastic. Right here. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Let's, first thing we're going to do is get a little picture of this bad boy. Let's do that. Because you guys know.
So you guys, if you've been watching Food Talk TV for any length of time, you've seen us make apple pie kind of things a lot quicker than you would normally be able to make it. Normally, an apple pie is going to be in your oven for about 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes. But the one trick that we constantly show all the time is put those apples in the microwave first. Just 4 or 5 minutes will take 20 minutes off your cooking time.
It really does. That's so crazy, too. I mean, who'd have thunk? All right, here we go. We'll get a little picture action without all this on it. All right, so here's my trick that well, it's not a trick, but it's just a little something. Is I like to put this in the microwave for like 2 seconds. Like it's more like 3 or 4, but you're just looking at it.
Just to make it horrible, right?
Yes. And you really gotta watch it. So that's why I'm over here. I'm gonna be right back.
Icky.
Yeah, you see my dog.
Icky can't find anything on the floor.
Yeah, he was like, come on, guys. Give me something. Okay, so here we go. So we just made it. I put it in there for literally 3 seconds.
You guys, this is the icing that came with the cinnamon roll biscuits, but it also comes with cinnamon rolls too.
Yeah. Yeah, they're freaking biscuits, don't lie. All right, here we go. Woo, look at that. Would you look at that?
Hello, Lou.
All right. I got to cut this up somehow. And I'm like, I don't know where to cut first because usually I have a crust patch.
You need to take another picture. You didn't take a picture with the
icing. And I got to get the shadow out. It's going to be a real extreme close-up. She's gooey gooey. All right, I'm not using that plate. I'm going to use like just a regular plate. Because it's cracked. I didn't even notice. I'm just using a regular plate. And the pictures I'm about ready to take of this, the video I'm about ready to make of that.
You usually expose them in your video.
I am expose right here.
You're going to have to use the voice changer to
Oh, yeah.
raise your voice.
Oh, that's juicy. I should let this set for longer, but I can't. I don't have time. Because it's really juicy.
That's okay.
But it's also going to be so caramely.
Oh my God. Yeah,
I
that's
probably
right.
need a bowl for this.
Remember there's caramels in there and she's going to put ice cream on top of it too.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying. It's not going to be perfect.
Wow.
But, gosh darn it.
And of course,
Here's the bottom of the crust. Just in case you guys want to know if it's done, it is done. That is the bottom. So.
Yes.
Dang it. I lost all my apples. But the caramel.
Yeah.
The caramel
As that cools down, the caramel is going to help firm it up.
Say what?
As that cools down, the caramel is going to help firm it up because those
it will. And I'll get a good picture of it later. This is just for right now. Oh, Lord. Okay.
I am in.
And we need to do a little ice cream moment. Let's see here. A little scooper disher, as you guys call it. You guys, you professional cooks, call it a disher. I call it ice cream scoop. Oh yeah. There you go. Double scoop. Make it look nice for the picture, you know? Alrighty. Alright, let's see here. Everybody, oh, hello, camera. It's straight.
You guys, thank you for visiting Food Talk TV. Let me just remind you guys, next Saturday special event, grub match. It is
Right.
It's TikTok's only cooking competition.
That's a lot. I know Lane's going to come down and take this. I'm not eating this whole thing. I'm just going to taste it for you guys. So, the crust is done, even though it's biscuits, not, what is it? Cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls.
There you go.
Rosalie says it looks delicious. Maddie says he wants a piece.
I want these. I'm getting it right now. Oh yeah, that pumpkin bread. I'm gonna grab it real quick.
Thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you, Jeanette.
Pumpkin bread hasn't been in there long, but it should only take like 13 minutes, right?
Yeah, it needs a couple more. So yeah, it needs a couple more. So this was a great dish to make on the first day of fall. Right? That's what I was thank you for noticing, Miss Joyce. Thank you for noticing. I actually did do this for the first day of fall.
The first day of fall?
Yes.
What?
Depends on when the it's something to do with the equinox and all that stuff, but there you go.
So is today the longest day of the year or the shortest? No.
That's on the solstice.
Oh, okay.
This is the equinox.
Miss Joyce says vernal equinox.
You guys know the things. What time?
We have the smartest audience.
Vernal equinox. Because I gotta Google it. At 5:01. No, wait, that's not right. Wait. Hang on here.
December 30 or 21st is the shortest day.
Yes, and that means we're going up on the time. I know they announced on our local news station that, oh guys, this is going to be the last day that it's going to be dark or light before 8 o'clock. I was like, why do you gotta tell me that? Okay, so it's Sunday at 8:43 a.m. this year. So, but sometimes it's on the 23rd.
Okay.
There's that. So anyway, guys, follow the recipe. Actually get the cheap rolls. Don't go get the Pillsbury ones. Unless you're getting grands, you can use those.
Aldi or Great Value. Great Value is at Walmart.
Can you see, like, it is like biscuity.
Yes.
Can you see that? So
It still looks like it tastes great.
I'm not complaining. It tastes great. It's just not a cinnamon roll. All right. Also, you guys gotta make this drink. This bushwacker drink. Heck yeah. It's coconutty. It's chocolatey. Ouch. I think they need like 2 more minutes.
Okay.
Anyway, let me call the boy down. Hey, Lane! Is he alive? I don't know. Hey, Lane! It's like, hey, Kool-Aid.
I'm glad you didn't name it.
Taste this. I found out that it was cinnamon flavored biscuits and not cinnamon rolls, so here. Yep, get after it. You want some? Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Like, and also look, there's a cinnamon roll. It looks like a cinnamon roll, but it's not.
What do you think?
That was a crunchy bit that he got on the edge there. What do you think? Is that you? You're good. That's all. He's gonna take it. He's like, that's good. He's going into the other room. He's already ditched me. So he's like, So let me go grab those biscuits out. Let me see what they look like. And then we're going to call this a night, I think. Checking them. Like, they look soft still. Yeah. They're going to need 5 more minutes. What can we do for 5 minutes? So we had all these big plans, guys.
Oh gosh. Hey, well, you know, it's got a bunch of pumpkin puree in there, so.
It does, but you know, it was still like a thick. You know, it was like really thick. I am gonna do this right here. I'm gonna take that star off of the top and see how that looks so good. Mmm. Mmm. Mm.
So tell us about the drink you made.
Okay, so the bushwacker drink, let me tell you what's in it. Goodness. It has Captain Morgan spiced rum. It has, let's see here. It has rum, it has Kahlua, it has cream de coca, it has whole milk, which I use like whipping cream. And then it also has this coconut. And this coconut right here, pretty awesome. You can use this in any kind of drink. You can use it as a topping for your ice cream and stuff. What do they say? Cream of coconut. Hand-picked tropical coconuts. How would you pick a coconut? You can only pick it, can't you?
I'm sure they have robots.
I think it will too, Jeanette. I was like, tonight's been a wild night. What a wild ride I've had. I was like, however, I do want to show you what I did at the very beginning. Look at this long apple slice I did.
Yeah. I think your biscuits are done. You should probably look at the bottom of one.
Okay, I'm going to go look right now. Let's see here. Let me get a fork. I'm going to grab a fork. See what happens when you fork around.
You can fork around and find out.
Yeah, fork around and find out. Oh, yeah. They're done. They are done. They're good. Let me get one. I'm gonna get a paper plate this time because the amount of dishes I'm about ready to do.
The Food Talk TV, all 180 of you, we appreciate you coming in. Please give us a follow. You're watching OctoberDragonFly on her own channel. She posts every single day.
That is a pumpkin drop biscuit.
You know what it looks like? It looks like a muffin top. Oh yeah, it's completely.
Oh, it's hot. I took that straight out of the oven. Ow! Oh, it's kind of moist inside, like a pumpkin bread.
I'll bet you if you let it sit for about 5 minutes, it'll be more like a muffin top.
I know. Oh, dude. This smells so good. This ain't fruit. Did you eat that whole thing already?
Yeah.
What a surprise.
Do you want one? No? You don't want to be sugared out before you go to bed. Here you go. Here's what it looks like. This is just a recipe I did on the fly. So
it's got carb quick, puree, and a blend of pumpkin pie spice that she put together.
One thing I would do different.
What? You would make one for me.
No, not like this. I would make you one with, I would add one ingredient.
What?
Some of that brown sugar Truvia. I didn't add any sugar. It needs a little bit of sugar in it. So there we go. I don't hate it though.
Oh, so we didn't put any sugar into this.
It was supposed to be more like a biscuit, so I was thinking it didn't need sugar, but it actually does.
Okay.
So that is a test kitchen recipe that you're going to see with that addition in it.
Right.
It'll be coming soon to my channel. Low carb pumpkin biscuit. So, all right. there you have it, guys. I made it. Somehow. We made it. I am sweating to death. It's hot in this kitchen because the oven's on.
You did
So what I have made for you tonight is a bushwacker drink. Adult beverage. And then this beautiful pie, which should have been a little different. But this beautiful pie I've made for you guys. Which is
on the inside of the pie.
This is all caramel here. This is all liquidy caramel. Yeah. Look at it. It is starting to thicken up.
Yes.
Like Kat said, it's so hot still. So it looks amazing. I can't wait to get into that. And then also these little test kitchen biscuits, which I gotta add one ingredient and then I'm gonna resubmit it. I'll have it on my page. So thank you guys so much for coming in and watching my shenanigans. You never know what's going to happen on Sunday Night Live. And yes, follow at FoodtokTV. If you missed any part of this live, you can go watch it on YouTube and you can watch it on Facebook. And you can also at me at OctoberDragonFly if anybody wants to, at me down there and then people can follow me. That would be awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you. Cass, do you have anything you would like to add?
I want to thank everybody for coming in, and remember next week, Grub Match starring Melissa Murd. She will be taking on the competitive.
I gotta answer Miss Joyce real quick.
Where do you?
This box right here, I got it at Walmart. Not every Walmart carries it. I actually have to go to a Walmart half cross town to get it. So Walmart or Amazon, but you're gonna pay more. So.
And
now you know. All right.
Jeanette Bush.
Thank you guys so much. Oh, thank you. Follow this right here. Thank you, Jeanette. And that's it. That's all I have for you tonight. Thank you. And that's been Sunday Night Live. Bye. Yes, in the baking section. All right. Bye, guys.